Harry, 37, announced in July that he would author an intimate and heartfelt memoir. The book, due for tentative release late next year, will be published by Penguin Random House UK, with all proceeds to be donated to charity. The Duke's account of his life is expected to provide further details on his and his wife Meghan Markle's exit from the royal family last year. Harry has released very few details about the book but has said it will cover his highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned. Royal author and publisher Andrew Lowney believes Harry's memoir could prove to be a step too far for the firm. He claimed to Express.co.uk how the book could sour Harry's already tricky relationship with his family. He claimed, "I think given the fact that he's doing his tell-all book, I would have thought that's the final straw for them." Harry and Meghan's departure from the royal family has seen him diverge from the Queen's "never complain, never explain" mantra. The monarch is said to use her motto to help guide the royals through difficult periods and help them weather bad publicity without needing to speak out. By contrast, Harry and Meghan have opened up about their royal exit and the pressures of being a public figure on several occasions, most notably by chatting to their friend, the US chat show host Oprah Winfrey, for an interview on CBS shown in March. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex now live in the US, where they are raising their two young children, Archie Harrison and Lilibet Diana. Mr. Lowney claims that the royal family could decide to shut out Harry and Meghan, based on what happened to the only other person so close to the line of succession to leave their royal duties, the Queen's uncle and former King Edward VIII. Edward's 32-day reign, one of the shortest in British royal history, came to an end when he abdicated the throne in 193 to marry divorced American socialite Wallis Simpson. Mr. Lowney discussed his new book, Traitor King, The Scandalous Exile of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, which looks at the controversies Edward became involved in after his abdication. He added, "The lesson was that if you leave the royal family you are going to be completely shut out and frozen, and it's not a good move. There are people who have stepped down from royal duties. We've some more minor figures like the Duchess of Kent and people like that. But I think the lesson is that once you're out and you can't do anything, you will not be part of the family again. They are pretty ruthless like that, and I think that's a lesson for Harry, that he can't be half in and half out. Frankly, the more he goes on like this, he's not going to win against institutional monarchy. They've left the doors open for them, but I think as time goes on it becomes more difficult as things are said." Edward published his own memoir in 1951, in which he lifted the lid on his lonely time as Britain's monarch. A King's Story, the memoirs of HRH the Duke of Windsor, shocked the world when it was first published. In the book, Edward spoke about his abdication and his strained relationship with then Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin. The Duke of Windsor said he was perturbed, after a conversation with Mr. Baldwin about his marriage to Wallis, and he uses the book to fire off a volley of stinging criticism against the Prime Minister. Traitor King, The Scandalous Exile of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor is available at Waterstones.